Hey everybody, Mike McWilliams, upstairs to the right music. I have an article from our buddies over at the New Music Express. How much you guys want to bet there's typos in this one? I wouldn't take that bet if I were you. This article says that there is a new study out that claims that popular music is getting sadder and angrier. Written by Mr. Sam Moore, February 8th, 2019, so relatively recent. Ooh. Cheap fare to Europe. Somebody's been looking up airline fares. Guess it was me. God, I hate these pop-up ads. Two academics at Michigan Lawrence Technical University are behind the findings, which focus on the development of song lyrics over time. It's interesting. As a song lyricist, writer, this is interesting. Let's unpack this and see what it has to say. A new academic study has made the claim that popular music has become sadder and angrier in recent decades. Well, now correct me if I'm wrong, popular music reflects what's going on it's popular music, so what's going on in society at the time. So if society is getting sadder and angrier, then that's going to be reflected in the music, isn't it? Analysis by two academics from Michigan's Lawrence Technical University has produced the findings which were derived from examining the lyrics of pop songs. The quantitative sentiment analysis of lyrics in popular music paper, which was jointly penned by Kathleen Napier, hopefully no relation to Jack Napier, and Leora Shamir, credits the application of a digital humanities and science approach to examine how lyrics changed between the 1950s and the more recent years before applying quantitative analysis to measure these changes. Wow, that's a mouthful. So in other words, they popped in a little bit of data into the IBM Watson Artificial Intelligence platform, more than 6,000 songs, all which charted on the Billboard Hot 100 chart between 1951 and 2016. The program analyzed the sentiment of each song lyrics and looked for words or phrases that could associate with emotions, including anger, that's a negative one, fear, that's a negative emotion, disgust, that's a negative emotion, joy, okay, there's a positive one, and sadness. So if it was looking for a negative, if it was programmed to look for these emotions, and these are all negative emotions, then wouldn't it find them? Anyway, I digress. Before giving each song a rating in sadness from 0 to 1. Okay, 0, 1, binary code, makes sense. The study found that the average scores for fear, disgust, anger, and sadness in each year's chart-topping singles rose gradually over the decades. So they programmed the computer to measure the negative angry and sad emotions in music and said, let's go back and see how much of it was in music during this period and how over the years if that's increased. Okay, basically in a nutshell. So one comparison cited by the academics is Fats Domino's 1956 song Blueberry Hill. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. You guys know that one. Scored 0.89 for Joy, of course, because Fats was getting it on Blueberry Hill. Making blueberry jam. So you really can't get a negative response out of that. That's all good. You could have called it Strawberry Hill. It was a sticky situation. In contrast, Sam Smith's 2015 hit Stay With Me scored just a 0.15 for the same emotion, Joy. I don't know this song. I don't watch a lot of TV, and I don't listen to a lot of music, I'll be frank with you. So I'm going to have to, I'll look this one up later and see. I'm sure it's no Blueberry Hill. The results show that anger, disgust, fear, sadness, and conscientiousness have increased significantly. While joy, confidence, and openness expressed in pop lyrics have declined. Openness. There's a whole lot of openness in some rap songs. Matter of fact, some of them are a little bit too open, if you know what I mean. But okay, I can dig this. During the 1950s, the purpose of music was entertainment and fun. I thought that that was the purpose of music now. Okay? I guess I'm wrong. I guess it's to depress and to anger you. And I believe that is related to the more joyful and less angry lyrics Shamir said about the findings. Now, during the late 1960s and early 1970s, music also became a social and political tool used to express and even advocate social activism and political views. That's true. Motown, I believe, led the forefront of that. You had Marvin Gaye's What's Going On, a lot of songs that came out during that period that certainly were social activism. So there was a change there, but still he followed that up with Let's Get It On. What's going on? Well, let's get it on. So it wasn't all negative. The findings from the Lawrence academics tally with the conclusion of another study last year, which claimed that pop music has become increasingly sadder over the last 30 years. Now, I'm going to click on this link because that's the end of this article. Wow, Budget Aquaman. Let me see here. I hope this isn't porn. I'm going to click on this link. Pop music has gotten sadder in the last 30 years, says new study. This is from May 17th of last year. Radiohead, cool. There's also been a decline in rock and a rise in female-fronted pop. Okay. Let me just scan through this. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Happiness index. Happiness is going down. Brightness is going down. Sadness is going up. Wow. At the same time, the songs are becoming more danceable and party-like. So, sad, danceable party songs. I'd like to hear that. So it looks like with the overall mood is becoming less happy, people seem to want to forget it all and dance. Okay, how can you forget it all and dance when you're... Oh, that's nice. Cool. You are not Michael Jackson, trust me, my friend. The report lists some of the songs towards the less happy end of the index as Sam Smith's Stay With Me. There we go again with Sam Smith's Stay With Me. Whispers by Passenger and Unmissable by Gorgon City. Don't know any of these songs. Wow, man, I'm really out of it. I don't watch TV. I don't listen to a lot of radio. Compared to happier songs from 1985, such as Bruce Springsteen's Glory Days, and Freedom. I don't want your freedom. Yeah, that's a good song. I like that one. Yeah. Despite this increase, researchers found that sadder songs weren't necessarily more popular writing. The public seems to prefer happier songs, even though more and more unhappy songs are being released each year. So basically what we have here is kind of some proof that the record companies are really trying to shove a lot of downer stuff down our throats. And thank God that, we have the option of streaming our own tastes for our own likes, whether it's new music or old music. I actually read a study that said that a lot of millennials are preferring the older music written from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, up into the mid-90s over the music now. And I guess so, because who wants to dance to a downer song? It makes no sense at all. Cool. Tell me what you guys think about these studies that we covered tonight. Do you think that it is true that pop music has gotten sadder in the last 30 years, and that music and the study that claims that popular music is getting sadder and angrier? Let me have your thoughts down in the description. Down in the comment section. And tell me what you think. I have to agree. I mean, like I said, I just get a feeling that songs have gotten to be more negative. You're not going to get a Wake Me Up Before You Go anymore. I don't know. I've been singing that song around the house lately for some reason. It's been popping in my head. You're not going to get a song like that. anymore. Unfortunately, you're gonna get Wrecking Ball, you're gonna get, I don't even want to say the lyrics to some of these songs that I've seen, especially the rap music. That's definitely gotten angrier. Rap music back in the 70s and early 80s, leading up into the early 90s, was really about social activism itself. Even NWA, of all groups, they had a song called Express Yourself. I mean, so even they caught that wave a little bit. Even all that gangster rap that they were doing, they at least had one or two, songs that had a positive message to it. Now it's a race to the bottom. To me, it seems like a race to the bottom to see how negative and how ugly and misogynist and. But I'm not here just talking crap on rap. It's most pop music all around. So let me know what you think down in the comment section. I appreciate it, as always, you joining us. Join me on Instagram if you can, USTTRM on Instagram, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.
Like the show? Well, show your support by subscribing and hitting the like button. See you later.